The blade of reality, a logic audit in the forge of my mind. It's late, the kind of late where the city noise dies down and the silence starts talking back, and I'm sitting here staring at this essay on discovering the truth. I need to audit this. I need to run a stress test on my own brain, because if the foundation is cracked, the whole house comes down. The text says truth is the goal, but I feel a logical gap there. Is it the goal or is it the ground? If I treat truth as a destination, X marks the spot. I'm falling into the trap of the Ferris, thinking I can possess it. But if truth is the ground I walk on, then the discovery isn't a journey forward, it's a digging down. I need to correct that premise. The Stoics didn't walk toward virtue, they stood in it, enduring the weather. I have to shift the perspective. Truth isn't the trophy, it's the arena. I look at my paragraph on assumptions. It feels soft. Question everything. Yeah, okay, that's philosophy 101. But let's apply the fulcrum of logic to that. If I question everything, do I question the validity of the question itself? That's where the abyss opens up. That's the Nietzsche trap, staring into the void until it stares back. But I'm a believer, right? So how do I reconcile the void with the light? Here is the logical bridge. I don't question to destroy, I question to purify. It's the difference between an arsonist and a silversmith. Both use fire. One burns the house down. The other burns the dross off the silver. My skepticism must be the fire of the refiner, not the destroyer. I need to make sure that distinction is razor sharp in the narrative. Then I hit the section on evidence. I wrote that evidence might be subjective. Hold on, that's dangerous ground. That borders on my truth, your truth garbage, and the Zerga voice doesn't play with relativism. The street knows better. If a car hits you, it hits you. Physics doesn't care about your perspective. So let's recalibrate. The evidence is objective. The perception is the flaw. It's the cave again. The shadows on the wall are real shadows, but they aren't the real objects. The flaw isn't in the data. It's in the processor. It's in me. This aligns with the Apostle Paul. We see through a glass darkly. The glass is the problem. The logic holds now. I'm not doubting the reality. I'm doubting my eyes. That's valid. That's sound. And logic itself, I questioned if it's a human construct. Let's tighten that screw. Logic is the syntax of reality. It's the logos. In the beginning was the word. Logos, logic. It's not just a human invention. It's the fingerprint of God on the human mind. When I use reason, I'm not stepping away from faith. I'm stepping into the architecture of the divine. I need to stop apologizing for using my brain. The Gnostics sought secret knowledge, but the true gnosis is seeing the pattern that's been there the whole time. I have to stand firm on this. Reason is the sword. Faith is the arm that swings it. You can't separate them without getting cut. Now the ending. It felt a bit rushed in the draft. I need to bridge the gap between the intellectual audit and the visceral, spiritual warfare. I'm walking this road, and it's not just an academic exercise. It's a haunted house. The demons in the shadows, that's not a metaphor for anxiety. That's the spiritual weight of the book of Enoch. The watchers are watching. The struggle to uncover truth is an act of rebellion against the prince of the air. I feel the rejection, the isolation of the outsider, but I check the logic one last time. If I am alone because I left the cave, then my loneliness is proof of my location. I am outside. I'm in the sun. The pain in my eyes is the validation of the light. I hold this realization like a physical weight. The sword of truth isn't a concept. It's the word of God, sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit. That's the ultimate logic chop, separating what I feel from what is real. I survive the waves of doubt not because I'm smart, but because I'm anchored. The blood, the faith, the virtue. These are the axioms that don't require proof, because they are the proof. In the distance, the light of Jesus Christ isn't a hypothesis. It's the conclusion. The logic chain is complete. I fear not. I am one of God's chosen. Zerga in synthesis with the philosophers.